The celebrity pastors of the church growth movement give new meaning to turning the house of God into a marketplace. In John chapter 2, verses 14 through 16, Jesus found in the temple those who sold oxen and sheep and doves and the money changers doing business. When he had made a whip of cords, he drove them all out of the temple with the sheep and the oxen, and poured out the changers' money and overturned the tables. And he said to those who sold doves, "Take these things away. Do not make my Father's house a house of merchandise." Notice how Stephen Furtick's pulpit is surrounded with ads for his book, Crash the Chatterbox. Pastors like Furtick have used their non-profit pulpits to make a profit from books. Likewise, Mark Driscoll preaches with the logo of his book, Real Marriage, in the background. Celebrity pastors such as Furtick, Noble, and Driscoll have used tax-free money from their congregations to pay marketing firms to get their books on the bestseller lists. For instance, a company called Result Source Incorporated requires authors to make bulk purchases of their own books, then breaks those orders up into small increments to make them look like organic retail sales. World Magazine reported how Driscoll's Mars Hill Church paid at least $210,000 in 2011 and 2012 to ensure that his book, Real Marriage, made the New York Times bestseller list. Not only is this dishonest, it is an unethical use of God's resources in the church. But, as a result, these celebrity pastors can call themselves best-selling authors for the rest of their careers. Though we don't read of Jesus being violent or hurting anyone, his actions were forceful against the merchandisers who set up shop in the place of worship. He said to them, "It is written, 'My house shall be called a house of prayer,' but you have made it a den of thieves."
New York attorney Richard Garbarini told the National Enquirer that despite listing Lakewood Church as a nonprofit, Osteen is leveraging the church as a money-making vehicle. The church pays to air his sermons, which are just de facto infomercials to promote his books. The Lakewood Church is a shell to funnel people to his website so he can sell his books. Daniel Borokoff, head of Charity Watch, concurred, telling the tabloid, "A nonprofit needs to be acting in the public interest and not in the private personal business interests of Joel Osteen. The church should benefit from the royalties of these books when they are shouldering at least some of the cost of promoting them. If it isn't getting something back, it ought to be. It's too much a promotional vehicle for him."